everyone, Mary here, and welcome to a new edition of Books and Cookies Book Talk. In today's video, I thought I would tell you guys some of the characters that scare me. These are the characters that I would never ever in my life want to cross because they're scary. The first character on my list is Sebastian Morgenstern from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. I love this character to death. He's actually my all-time favorite villain because he's just so ruthless and do absolutely anything to attain his goals. But at the same time, once you read the series, you realize that he is this way because part of this is genetics, and part of it is the fact that this is what he was taught. It's kind of understandable up to a point, but at the same time, if you cross him, you'll probably be dead. Sebastian Morgenstern is fucked up. The next character on my list is Queen Levana from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. When we meet her in the Lunar Chronicles, she's just this surreal person. You don't actually know what she looks like in real life, and slowly you find out her ultimate goals, and you find out that kind of the type of person that you should not mess with ever. She scares me. The more we get into the series, the more we realize that what she desires is absolute control. She wants to control absolutely everything, and her need for power is just so big. The next character on my list is Amarantha from A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Amarantha put a spell on an entire kingdom for 50 years because she just wanted to do that. And a character like Recent, who in Feyre's words is death incarnate, did absolutely everything that she bid him to do in order to protect his people. Okay, you have a character that's so powerful like Recent be essentially scared by someone like Amarantha. You kind of realize the type of person that she is. So the trials that she puts Feyre through, that's just so fucked up. Everyone was scared of her. You have these high lords like Tamlin and Recent who are pretty much bent to her will. And that kind of tells you a lot about her. Next on my list is Thechandria from the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. Now, the Thechandria don't actually make an appearance that big in the story. They're more like legends. They're kind of like gods in a way. But everyone is so scared of them. It's ridiculous. The aura of mystery that surrounds them adds to this feeling of impending doom when you talk about the Thechandria. I have loved how well Patrick managed to create the story around them. You're just left with this feeling of apprehension, and you keep waiting for them to make an appearance. It's just so well crafted. I absolutely adore the way that he wrote them, and once you sit and think about them, they're actually pretty fucking scary. I'm quite interested to see where their story leads in Doors of Stone. If only he would just write the damn book already. The next character on my list is Jackson Hole from The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Jackson isn't actually a villain, but he's very ruthless and he's very power hungry in a way. He's very much like a mob boss because he can talk to you very politely, very friendly, but his words have a double or a triple meaning almost most of the time. He's the type of person that's very tenacious and cunning, and the type of person that you do not want to cross at all. You don't want to lie to him, you don't want to say anything that could piss him off, because that would mean that you may find yourself facing a very violent death. Jackson really impressed me. At the same time, I really love his character, but if I were to meet him in real life, I would just be scared shitless. Next character is Ramsay Bolton from A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. Ramsay is a freaking psychopath. That's the easiest way that I can describe him. He is just so deranged. You know, people say Joffrey was the crazy one in the story, but Obviously, they did not read or know about Ramsay because Ramsay is just so out of his mind, psychotic. It's not even funny. Shit that he pulls with Theon, with Jane Poole, with his father, with everyone around him. It's just so disturbing. Oh god. Imagine meeting him somewhere or crossing paths with him and pissing him off. This is not a prospect someone wants to think about. And the last character on my list of characters that scare the shit out of me is Iago from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. Iago is a war general in Eretz, which is the world where Seraphim and Chimera come from. He is a very cunning and strategic, I want to say person, but I don't know if that's right. Also a character. He does some very questionable shit, especially to Karoo. And he acts in a way, he kind of wants you to think that he wants to do what's best for his people and to do what is best for them to win their side of the war. He actually doesn't, and he's kind of selfish. And he will stop at nothing if you cross him. Karoo does cross him at some point, and he reacts in a very, very nasty, awful manner. He's very imposing as a character. When you imagine him, you just see this bestial, huge creature, and, you know, it's just the description makes you cower in front of him. He scares the bejesus out of me. It's not pretty. You know, what's most important is the fact that these authors have managed to create such powerful characters that actually scare you from the pages of a book. You don't need a movie adaptation to actually see them and get a different visual that manages to scare you. No, they managed to do this with their words on their pages, and I think that's freaking fantastic. These are the book characters that scare the shit out of me. I would love to hear if you guys have any characters that elicit such a reaction from you. Please leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Remember, books for the soul, cookies for the tummy. Bye everyone!